A very important event in the like European history in general. But the guy was like, he was a very good king, very like powerful, he was a warrior, but he was also a poet, you know, like very good mix, very good mix. This one was good. Also, there were a lot of good kings like in the early parts of our history, like Middle Ages, you know, like 11th century, 12th century. There were a lot of very, very good kings who like created this country.
But now it's a republic, Poland.
Sorry?
Now it's a republic,
yes,
so you have only presidents.
Yeah, the last king of Poland died 200 years ago.
Okay, right. And then before you had president, I forget. Now it's
a republic. We have a president and a prime minister, but the prime minister is like more important. President has a representative role only. But we are a republic since 1989.
President Juja or not?
Duda.
Duda,
yes.
yes.
Duda. Andrzej, so Andrew.
Yes.
Exactly.
Duda.
But we are like in this shape. This country looks like this since 1989. Before that there was communism.
Yeah.
Before that there was war, World War II. Right?
Yeah.
And before that, I mean, on paper we were a republic, but the truth was we were a dictatorship. You know, like there was one guy making all the decisions, let's say. But on paper it was a republic,
right?
You know, like it was a democratic republic. And before that, until 1918, there was no Poland. We had partitions. Like we lost our independence. So the last king died 200 years ago, and later it was only bad, like all the time.
Before was Prussia.
Prussia, yeah, exactly. Prussia, Austria, and Russia. Here was Russia. This part of Poland was Russia because we are in the east, right? So
yes.
Exactly. All right. Anyone else is coming?
I hope.
Yeah, maybe you'll have a private tour. Recently,
really?
It's a normal thing, you know.
Really?
I did like 5 tours for one person in last 2 weeks. So.
But that's crazy. What about your time? Like it's not.
No, don't worry. I mean, don't worry. It's my job, you know. It's like I like it, you know. So it's not a problem for me. But you will see because I have a few more reservations. Maybe they are late because you know the street is closed for traffic, and some people don't know that and they have to walk. So that's why we wait.
Yeah, let's wait a little. I'm in a Thai restaurant having chicken donburi here in Warsaw for some 4 euros. Getting a beer as well. This looks absolutely amazing. And the first Polish beer on this trip. Gonna enjoy this Thai meal. Looks absolutely stunning. Here in the Warsaw Uprising Museum. And this is some items from an old print shop. You can see here how that was done, and this way certain works like beyond censorship were printed. You can see the letters here. There's a tremendous amount of work just to publish an item. It's a fascinating museum. They have old repaired German army motorbikes here. Like just incredible. You can see. They're old. They've just been repaired, that's it. BMW. The central station of Warsaw here. What we have up there is Biedronka, which is a sort of supermarket. And yeah, it's not such an impressive station, like it's cool and modern, but it's not like old. And what I really like is East European stations, especially in countries like Ukraine, like where trains play a huge role. Just the older type of architecture around it. It's not the case here. Here we see the morning. Like you know, Poland is basically just a modern country where we're at the central station of Warsaw here. Quite a modern building, and it is. Yeah, I love old historical stations, but not gonna find that in Warsaw in this case. But let's check out where the trains go. This is the morning schedule. like not the earliest. Here it starts from 8. Probably the other side is earlier, but we have trains to Berlin, Tiraspol, which is like Belarusian border, I believe. Gdansk, Łódź, Gdynia on the sea, Krakow, Revolut, Budapest, going through Bratislava. Like, I love trains and I love checking schedules. I love everything about train travel. I feel like taking a train to Russia even, or Belarus, but right now that's not gonna happen for obvious reasons. Even though I could go to Belarus without a visa. Like right now is not the time. But actually they have trains to Belarus. Here we have a train to Brest, which is across the border. Beautiful city, would have loved to go, but see? And it still takes, like, I checked it out, it takes 6 hours to get there, and I don't know why. Because it's basically quite close if you look on a map. But why does that need to take 6 hours? Quite insane to me. Like where's the big time difference then? Maybe it's 1 hour later there, I don't know. But Tiraspol, we arrived there at 15:39, and then suddenly Brest is quite far away, even though it's just across the border. If anybody knows that, please explain it to me, because I'm kind of lost in that. Then we have Wrocław, beautiful city, Prague, Warsaw. Like trains continuing to the last station in Warsaw probably. This is probably not the terminal. And then we have Warsaw, which takes like almost 24 hours. 20 hours or something. Warsaw, Tiraspol, Brest, which is the 6 hours again. Minsk, Pasajery, it's Pasajerski, 3 o'clock. Like even the distance in Belarus is still quite long. Smolensk, you're already in Russia. Vyazma, Moscow, Belaruskaya, right on the west side of the city. I would love to, I would totally love to, but yeah, another time. Cannot get into Russia, only UK citizens can right now. Cannot just cross Belarus either. Like you can try how far you get, but you'll get kicked off the train at the border already. Like we're at the edge of the European Union. So yeah, let's check out the big sign here. I'm not using the what's it called, holder right now, so it's a bit shaky maybe. PKP is, I believe, the station, and Dworzec is like Dworzec PKP is the train station. What do we have here? Mostly internal trains, but also to Tiraspol on the border. Like, I don't know if the train actually continues into Belarus. I don't even know if Tiraspol is in Belarus or Poland. Either way. Quite a modern station. Not all that interesting, to be honest. But yeah, nice and comfortable, I guess. Must be a cool city to live. You can just go anywhere. And if you want true adventure, I guess you can find plenty in Poland. But why not hop across the border to Belarus, like in a normal year, not 2020? Or to Russia, the Baltics. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff to explore in this corner of Europe. There's not real mountains, so we should go quite a lot south. But yeah. I mean, Poland's cool, except that I'm freezing my ears off. It's a lot colder than I expected. There's security everywhere, it feels very safe. I guess they're also checking if you wear a mask, even though some of them themselves are not. It's pretty strict rules right now. yeah, Warsaw is safe, I would